Mm. But I'm getting you. No, but I'm getting you. I'm getting you.
Yeah, you
Can
can
you
hear
hear
us, but we cannot hear you clearly.
me? Takut. Okay.
Okay. Oops. Adding people in here.
Hello?
All right. Well, I want to welcome those of you who are jumping on. Welcome to Activate Zambia, Activate Leadership, Business Leadership Training. This is our first night of internship. We're excited for those of you who are able to jump on and join us today. Very, very cool. I'm excited. Welcome, Mark. Great to have you with us today.
Thank you.
And Mark, of course, is in Ohio, which is on the towards the east coast of the United States of America. So that is a full 3 hours ahead of even here, where we are on the west coast. Portland is more west coast, so 3 hours behind. Here, it's for me, it's 9 a.m. For Mark, 12 p.m. And for everyone there in Zambia, of course, it's just coming up on 6 p.m. So, yeah, we have a full gambit of times today, some 9 hours of difference. I want to welcome you all. Thank you for being on. We have Tier 1 and Tier 2 joining us together today. Yeah. Tier 1 and Tier 2 are on today together in session. And this is very much due to the fact that we are doing our business training. So, yeah, it's great to have everybody on today. Abraham, are you able to do some interpretation from here? Is this something you are able to do?
Hello, Pastor. Are you getting me?
Abraham, perhaps join us when you're able to. We have a lot of, obviously, children in the background there, so we'll just wait till it's quieter. And then just unmute yourself, and then you can do interpretation, which would be very, very helpful. Obviously, although many of you, it is not a problem. For some people, it is more difficult. And so we're trying to offer everyone the same opportunity to understand what Mark will be teaching today. We're excited to have him on today. And we will be beginning lectures in just a few minutes. Our first lectures of internship. Obviously, we've had two sessions that were before internship began, just to keep people able to prepare. And Mark's first session was on how to be coached, how to be excellent at being coached. And then the second one that we had was along the lines of just starting to prepare those business plans. Obviously, everything in terms of engaging partners for your business, in breaking through in a way that is just not all on your own back to succeed, is through engaging partners and being able to communicate your business to others. And so a business plan is a huge part of this kind of thing. So, yeah, I'd like to welcome Natasha, who's been on with us for a few minutes now. It's great to see Jonathan Chalufia also. Great to see Gilbert there as well. Great to see Gilbert and the people with Gilbert. I believe you guys are in Makushi, so great to see the Makushi guys here as well. Really exciting to see you all there. Great. Oh, I see the hands up the back there. Very cool. Yeah. Great to have the Makushi people with us, as well as the ones that are in Lusaka and also in Kapuri Maposhi, everybody on together. Really excited to have you all on today. You will see little things coming up saying that we are promoting you to panelists. It basically just allows your little icon to come up on our screen so we can see who is there. It doesn't mean that we're going to make you have to talk or present today. It is not like this. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to do interpretation in just a minute or so. So we will interpret in just 1 minute or so. And for those of you who are unable to do Zoom, we will do, I will put a link on the screen right now. And in the chat, you'll see a chat box that you have an option to do. And I will put now the link in the chat. And this is, there you go, it's in the chat box. And this is the link. If anyone needs to share that with a friend, you're welcome to do so. You're welcome to share it as needed with anyone who cannot participate on Zoom today. Not everyone has the network that allows them or the kind of phone that allows them. Obviously, Zoom is not able to be accessed through 3G phone, only through 4G or above. And so for those who are struggling to do so, we have these options available. YouTube specifically, and the link is there just below. People jumping on right now to be a part of lectures today. And we're excited to have you all here. I'm just adding people to the panelists so Mark can see you. Unless I do this, you can't be seen. So people jumping on. Great to have the guys see a bunch of people here from Kampiri. Great to have you all on. Welcome, Jamie. Our program director is on today. How are you, Jamie?
I'm doing well. Good to see everyone. Good morning, Marcus.
Abraham, would you like to interpret from here?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, as close to the microphone as you can get is helpful because you're a little blurry on the mic. So this would be helpful. We cannot hear you, Abraham.
That could be the problem.
Is there perhaps a second person who feels confident in their English that has good network that might feel free to interpret? If you feel very confident with English, that you feel confident to be able to interpret, perhaps you could raise your hand on the, there's a little icon down the bottom that says raise hand. Perhaps you can raise your hand because Pastor Abraham Pensulo, his network is only allowing every second word to be heard at the moment, which means it will not be sufficient for interpretation. Abraham, can you hear me?
Yes.
Abraham,
Yes,
can you?
How are you?
I am well.
How are you?
We are good.
Okay.
Pastor
Mark, how are you?
We know the people that are online.
Pastor Mark, how are you?
We cannot really hear you, Abraham. Are you close to your laptop?
Man of God, how are you?
That is much better. Much better. Thank you, Abraham.
Okay. How are you, Mark?
I'm going to ask everyone to make sure they are muted. This way there is no competition for the sound. All right, 9:05. It's time to begin. I want to welcome everybody who has been able to jump on with us today. It's day one of internship. We have our tier ones and our tier two interns, everyone together. Just by way of reminder, tier one are people that have not yet started a business, but you wish to begin the journey of starting a business. And tier two, you are people that already have a business and you are expectant to have a business going forward that is going to grow and be a blessing to the kingdom of God. So we have in this early couple of lectures, we have everyone in together, but going forward, there will be moments where indeed there is a need for us to multiply. I am going to ask to make sure you stay muted. Isaac, I'm muting you now, but if you can just try and keep your mics muted, it will stop interruptions from background noise. I think this is kind of important. And as we're going forward. So just so everyone knows, if anyone is having network issues and they cannot participate, Abraham, I'll get you to interpret. If anyone cannot participate for more than 2 weeks in a row, you'll have to say that again, Abraham. You're too far from the microphone.
Can you hear me?
No. No, we cannot hear you. Again, is there someone else who feels confident in English that maybe has better network or is able to be close to their microphone? Hello?
Can you hear me?
We cannot hear you, Abraham, no. Is Emmanuel Mensonge on the call?
No.
Let's get Emmanuel Mensonge on the call and he can do interpretation. And then we'll go from there. So everybody, we will start now. We will start without interpretation. We apologize to those for whom that will be an issue. And we will try and get Emmanuel Mensonge on the call and he can do interpretation for those who cannot quite follow along. Mark, I will turn it over to you. I want to welcome Mark, our keynote speaker, and the person now in charge of our curriculum for Activate Business Leadership Training. We want to welcome you all today. Mark, thank you so much for being willing to lecture. Over to you right now.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, Pastor Seth. Welcome, everyone. It is so good to be with everybody again. I feel blessed to have the opportunity to do this every week with you. It's exciting that we are starting week one of a long mission to grow businesses the right way and following God's plan to grow a business. So just to build on what Seth talked about, We have tier 1 and tier 2 people. It does, everybody is welcome. Our goal is nobody gets left behind. The tier 2 is because you have a business and you're ready for coaching and you're ready for a mentor. That's all we were looking for. And those people will be assigned a coach and a mentor as quickly as we can. If you are not ready for that, our goal is to get you ready for that. So the purpose of this training is that everybody will benefit and everybody will get ready for that. And then we will also be working with Emmanuel and hopefully other people in the near future to help you one-on-one. So
Mark, apologies on interrupting. Emmanuel Monsange, are you now on the call? You can unmute.
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, would you be able to interpret, please? We cannot get a good signal from Abraham. Emmanuel? Emmanuel Monsange? Hello? Emmanuel, you were there and now you're gone? We apologize for the technical challenges, everybody. Again, first time in, just a couple of things. Emmanuel, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, Mark, so you can continue. Emmanuel will interpret as he is able.
yeah, let me know, Emmanuel, and would be happy. I will try to speak a little slower and clear. So if you are in tier 2, then there are now expectations of you. So I want to make that clear. You not only just to attend the classes, as Seth talked about, you will, if you miss a couple, miss 2 without any reason, then we don't throw you out. We just assume you're not ready for coaching and you don't have the time to do it. And we move you back to tier 1 until you are ready. So nobody gets left behind. We want everyone to be successful, but there will also be assignments that you need to complete during the training. And that is also a requirement of tier 2. So in order for you to continue to get coaching and mentoring and stay in tier 2, when we give assignments, those are required and you need to complete them. If you are in tier 1, we would like for you to do all the assignments, but there's not a requirement if you don't, if that makes sense. So no one gets left behind. We want everybody to be successful. This first few weeks, we will be talking about business plan. On WhatsApp, I sent out a copy of some questions. Everybody should have gotten that. If you did not, please go to your WhatsApp and download that or look at it. I need you to be able to read that and follow along, and then be prepared to take notes, because I am going today to describe how to answer those questions. The goal here is, if you remember in our class, we talked about writing a business plan, and there were 7 sections to that business plan. It was the executive summary, business concept to tell us about your business, it was the team. Tell us about your team and who you are and who's going to work there. Tell us about your market summary, your competition, your mission, and financial information. So we are going to take those 2 sections each week. So this first week, we will talk about business concepts and the team. And at the end of all of those first 3 weeks, we will go back and write the executive summary, because like we talked about before, that comes after the other sections are written. So this week is the business concepts and the team. I sent out those in question format, and I think it will make it easier for everybody if we just answer these questions. So by answering these questions, we have really all of the sections for all of the ideas of what you would put into a plan. There are also people with micro businesses. We talked about micro businesses, small businesses, medium and large businesses. A micro business is with 1 or 2 people. A small business is between 2 and 50 employees. So we're going to focus all of our efforts on micro business and small businesses. If you are a micro business and it's just you and maybe 1 other person, then you probably don't need to do anything more in a business plan than just answer all of these questions, make it legible, easy to read, and easy to send out to somebody, and that would be adequate. I want to remind everybody the purpose of completing these and having this done is in order for us to give you a mentor and a coach, somebody to help you, they need to understand your business or about you. And that's what this plan does. If you reach a point sometime where you want to look for some kind of funding or financing, then you're going to need to convert these questions into a written business plan, formatted in a standard business plan format. And we will be working to help you do that if you get all of this done and you put the right effort in tier 2. So I hope that helps get us started. The hopefully you have the ability to take notes and you can follow along with these. So the first one is describe your business. We're talking about your business concepts. And on the sheet that I sent out, the heading is describe your business. I also want to reiterate that if you explain that if you have several of the people we talk to have 2 or 3 or sometimes 4 businesses. If you if you are starting or have more than 1 company, you need to fill out more than 1 of these. You need to fill 1 of these out for every business. If your business is growing potatoes and selling clothes, then you need to have 2 different business plans. Okay. If you have a business where it's seasonal, so you can only do that for a few months a year, then that would be a separate business than what you're doing the rest of the year. So be prepared to fill this out more than once. So the first question is, what is the name of your business? That's pretty straightforward. Does your business have a name? And just a reminder, if you're not muted, please mute yourself.
Mark, that's Emmanuel saying he's ready to interpret.
Oh, I can't hear him. Okay. The first question under describe your business.
abamaki balepsha ki bali paper letetulecha the first thing balepsha lefa ki eshi mulondolole londolole business yesu n'ebyo business yesu ibomba so that ilangi importance ya business yesu tubeera nga abayuth.
So yeah, please follow along with the attachment I sent out.
Bamaki balelanda ati nabatumako document imo eri pa group pali pa WhatsApp group epo tuberere nabatumako document balelanda ati konke document ida tuberenge tumone fili muri document ida.
What is the name? The first question is, what is the name of your business?
Muri ile document question balelanda pa nakuti ati balepa bayeshibe ni business shi ni and initially share business.
The second and just give your business a name.
Ati ngaulete business kulenga paipera business paipera ishi na paipera ishi na kupiafiri kwata no God knows or this is or a business kwata ini man of business on self business ingia kwata ishi na business.
The question number 2 is, what type of business is it?
Ati number 2 mamaki balepsha ati ni business shi eyo business ni business name shi eyo tukwete eyo tuchita.
So describe in detail what you make or what you're selling or what your business is.
Bamaki bakamba ati uchita umasolira bwino wachidule or kucha explain muma details kupasa ni bintu bameti chita muri business ni vichani bameti chita muri business ni vichani bameti gulisa muri business so that baziwe muri ija business plan.
Where, number 3 is, where will your business be located?
Number 3 funsamenti folks ifunsa muri business yakuti iyi business amenti chita nanga ise iri kuti business amenti chita iyi grocery iri ku material iri ku mukushwa pya iri kuti ni presi kuti komenti chita ino business iyo venevini iyo question number 3.
Be specific. Will you be selling it in the market? Will you open a store front? Will you be selling it? Will you just have a blanket? You have tables, etc.
Ya number 4 nyakuti i business amechita ifunika munkale sure kuti i business itambo ikwesitani ku road side o izamo nkali mu market mukati mu market wale dambo ila ningia i business ni kuti komene iza muzambo kwa mugulisira current kwa mugulisira i business ni mu market ni mu mbali malodi ni pa nyumba pali ka shop ndiye bano wakamati tifuna kitikali specific tikali sure komene i business ichitikira.
If you need to grow and you need a different location, describe that here.
Ngatikuli muni document ita ngatikuli business amene mfuna mukachinje mukachinje location wale mukulisira. For example napasati nifanisho kimo material nikasenza maybe oli town kufunika mwalemba kuti no ine nifanika chili locate ngumukushi niri kuti ndi kujiva nichinje ingire mu town kufunika mwa explain muri ija document muri table yamene iri provided for muri ija document for WhatsApp.
The next question is your business full-time or part-time? Is it seasonal? And then explain why.
Funso inangu nyakuti muri yame document ni bachifunsa kuti chifrika ku kulondolola tulinge twalondolola iyi business emulechita ni part time ni short time maybe mulabomba kumbi mulachita fimbi but the business mulachita vale pishaba market tulinge twachita explain why is it that mulachita part time, why is it that your business mulachita full time, wapela ma reasons why you mulachita business full time, why mulachita your business part time tulinge twalondolola.
The next question is, what is the status of your business? How long have you been in business? And start to explain in this section.
Question imbe yakutira ati muri iyi section imbe muri muna balecturanga apa ni question yakutira ati ndinge tata explain iyi amakwibo turechtaya ni vinje pe turechtaya so that muri business tata explain muri graph yayo batupera iyi page tulinge twatwashinga ndinge tata explain ni miaka inga maizi angati iyi business kuti mufike pene mwafika lero.
This section, this question, your answer should define a 2-year plan.
Ati iyi mwi yamene wafunisa mama kama ati ivunika kushita kulondolola bwino mwachidule kulondola na kukamba muri 2 years plan yamene mwachitamo muri business ovane muzafika na kuchita muri 2 years kwenda kusogolo.
All of these questions should be where you are now and where are you going on a 2-year basis. So explain not 5 or 10 years, just no more than 2 years from now.
Bamaki bafunza ati bakamba ati tifunira kuta explain kufuna kutantauzira pamene timunamba business na pamene mwafika na pamene mufuna mufike muri 2 years ya business.
The next question on the next page is, what makes your business unique and likely to be successful? We talked a lot about this in our training classes. Why are people buying from you?
Ati mutifika na kukamba kuti mutifika mulondoloye na ni ubwino bwanji wa bwanji wamene unalengeza kuti iwe munga muri iyo business na kupanga kuti iwe business yanu iyi ende pasogolo ishite succeed ende pasogolo na wamene mufuna tinkarie because amaki bakamba ati aya matime yonse aya palimaze kutiphunzisa why nchache chilengeza kuti bantu bafunika kutigula ichi ochamichese timantu bakachikugula ndimo ni chani.
This is very important to know why people buy from you.
Ati chini chintu chachikucha chichirika kuziva chifukwa ni chani vantu vamamugulani icho ndicho chikati lazima. Why is it that ava vantu amakabva mubusiness vatigula ife ni chani chamakugulirani vantu chifukwa explain ziwe why vantu vamatigula business.
If you don't know why people will buy from you, neither will your customers.
Come again, Michael, that one?
If you, no, I'm back. I'm still on what makes your business unique. So if you don't know why people buy from you, neither will your customers. In our class, we talked that there were 3 reasons people buy from you.
ati mu maklasi zamene liwazo tiphunzitsa bamaki kuli zinthu zingati zitatu zamene zimaningisa ti vanthu vazitikula ife.
It's price, product, and
Number one.
relationships.
Number one ni mutengo. Number two ni kuza kuyanjana na vantu. Number three, what did you say?
Relationships.
Number three, vakambati kuza kusunga customer, timusunga bwanji customer uyu. Relationship, kumusunga bwanji. Kusungana ba customer.
To be successful in business, you have to be great at one and okay at the other two.
Ati kunkhala muri business tifundika kunkhala munthu amene afunira kuzira mwesa mabosabali ya mabanda mugula kuti aziye kuti business yake pamene izayenda na pasipolo.
If the reason people buy from you is because of your price,
ati chamene chimalengesa munthu kuti vazitigula ngati ni pena chibata amene tigulisa kana ngati ni soko amene tigulisa chimalengesa kuti vanthu vazitigula chifukwa chakuti kamutengo kali bwino.
then you have to make sure you are always cheaper and lower cost.
Chamene chimafunika kuti kulengesa kuti vanthu vazitigula chifukwa chakuti kamene katika mtengo kochipa kale kaja vazapeza ti vazaenda pa shop inango vazapeza ti mutengo ni 300 kwacha pa shop pano imwe ni 250 kwacha vanhu vazapwa kuli imwe kuli 250 kwacha because mtengo wanu uli pabwino.
If people are buying from you because you have a better product,
ati ngati vanthu vatigula chifukwa chakuti tina malonda ya bwino,
then you need to make sure you consistently have a better product.
ati mwamene mabatigulira vanthu ati ni chinthu chili very important ku making sure kuti ya ma products amene tigulisa tifunika tapitiriza kugulisa vinthu vabwino so that va customer vacho vapitirize kutigula ife.
Nobody, no business can be the cheapest price and the best product and have relationships all at the same time.
Kulibe business amene ingachitika kuti nthawi zonse upezeka kuti una mtengo wabwino uzakuyanjana na customer zibwino ukayana na zinthu zabwino ati nthawi zonse ndivimakhaso mu business.
If you try to be the best at all three, you will fail at all three.
Ati ngati ufuna uzifosile kuti ukwanise kunkana vinthu vonse vitatu muri business sungakwanirise.
If people buy from you because of relationships, then you need to get to know your customers really well.
Come again, Pastor Mark.
If people buy from you because of your relationship, then you need to focus on building relationships. Friendships. Can you hear me, Emmanuel?
Manuel, can you hear can you hear Mark? Hello, Emmanuel.
All right.
Just continue with that interpretation. He can jump back in when he can.
Yep. So Companies that try to be the best at all three fail because nobody has a distinguishing reason or a good reason to buy from you. You have to be just pretty good at all three, but you have to be better at one of those things than anybody else. That is the secret to success in business. And you need to know which one of those you want to be the best at. If you want to be the best at price so that people will buy from you because you have the best price, then you need to make sure everybody knows you have the best price. If you want to have everybody buy from you because you have the best product, whether it's clothes and the quality of the clothes or it's food, you need to make sure everybody knows why yours is better. What do you do to make it better than anybody else? And if it's relationships, then you need to focus all of your energy on building relationships so that people know what to expect from you, and they know you and they trust you. If you try to be the cheapest price with the best product and take the time to build relationships, you will not have the time and money and energy to be successful at any of them, and your business will fail. So you have to be pretty good at two and excellent at one. That's the secret to a successful business.
Ati pali vija vintu vitatu vamene vakamba vapasa maki, pali vija vintu vitatu kuti pali relationship, pali kunkhala bwino na vantu na mtengo. Ukafuna kuti unkhale bwino pali vose vija vitatu tuzakwanisa business. Ufunika umekinge sure kuti ngati unkhala na mtengo wabwino, kana mtengo wabwino vantu vazakugula.
Excellent, thank you. The next question is, what do you need to lead to growth of your business? So be specific of what is it that you need. Is it you're selling vegetables and you need more land?
Chai chamene ubuvura kuti chamene chizani kuti business yanu ende pasogolo kuti business maybe ichike bwino. Ngati mucha business ya vegetables o mpiro. Ni mufuta chi business yaita business mufuta chi kule bwanji ngati ni land mufuta ikulu bwanji land. Ngati ni grocery mufuta ikulu bwanji. Mufuta ma plan ma bwino mofisha bwino. Ni a business kuti ikule na tashani. Nifisha pe ninga chuti pale kwa kuseti business chadi ile pantashi imoneke bwino ikule.
Maybe you need more money. If it's more money, explain why.
I think ngati mfuna business ngati mamukaba ti business yanga kuti ikule ifunika ndalama. Funso nakuti imwe zingati ndaba zile mufati imukai nazo na zeve kuti business ikule. Yeve na mfuna mafinga na mulije document kuti business yanga ndi pasogolo kuti ine garden yanga ndi pasogolo. Zafunika maybe 5,000. Kuti ni chei ikule business ifunika ndama zingati. Kufunika malemba mulije document.
So some people just say they need, a few hundred kwacha, but you have to explain why you need the money and what you're going to do with it.
Atikabe manje tupakabatia imemivuna 200 kwacha manje apa manje sisi kama kale kwa business plan ifunika cha experience utakamba kuti ine chamenshi ni 200 kwacha ifuna nikanishite buli chiwode tukwache nifanishite A B C D walondolola so that bichashanise ningeke muri document ya mune mulemba.
The next section, we're going to talk about describe your products or your services.
Ati muri ina ngemeti zambo kamba session zambo kamba pankani ya kushita kuvumbulula o kute explain mushe kutenteza bwino bamene i business yachu bamene ifindira kunkalira bamene ifindira kuperformingera bamene ifindira kuchitikira kuti ingana idea ibindi bamene tingesa mna drama tizi yokuti yanezifunika ni so.
So for example, if you're growing maize, you need to explain that because that is not popular in the United States.
Ati abantu banzatu aba America tibaziyo kuti ngati mulima muno muzambia bane mulimire ne muvuta mtengo ndizingati ku America igusa viziba yo garden mukaba kuja kusaiziba so muri je paper ija muvulika mutachita explain bwino takamba kuti business yameti chita hivi milisi nikalima magusa bagi yangati kwa bagi yangati vose muvulika mwakamba oneka mpeteza so kini chisema bagi ali so much muvulika vose vitacha explain so that awanzatu kwa America na beve ankala na idea bazibe kuti ndo hivi ndema ine bichitikiriwa.
If you're selling clothes, then be specific. What kind of clothes and for who?
Adinga tigulisa vovala. Kuna takamba kuti voka vene nigulisa ine. Ni salaula, menga chini salaula. Nishi ni salala brand, ni boutique, ane mu boutique tigulisa ni matrousers, ngati mugulisa ni masheti, mugulika mwa explain clearly kuti baziyo kuti bene mugulisa imwe nibi. Ni shaba mugulika makama joye nigulisa shaba, oile nigulisa chane so that baziba bene mugulisa. Bakaina idea bene muchita imwe.
The next question is, what is unique or special about your products and services? The next question.
Kama muri ya jama kuso nyafuti ifunika cha investesa ujachanda sana kuti nanga i business amenti chita.
For example, especially if your business is based on having a better product, this is very important.
Ati makamaka ngati business yano amakwebo yenu yana business or yana market yamene ili kama ngati bantu benangu special munjira kaena ibuka cha explain kuti na hivyo bankala baziwa muri ija documents kamba.
If you are selling shirts that are made different than anybody else's, you need to explain that here.
Atinga tindimo batera mumatunga na masheti mutunga masheti for example masheti amene mutunga yasia na batera benangu yani oneka mungati liko bwino maninge na special inangu amene oneka bwino ifika cha explain ta investors kuti cha explain to investors avanzatu kuti ile business amene nichita ile ili bwino maninge kuti avanzanga chifukwa yanga nimeka mabata ndali 5 or nimeka mabata ndali 6 huko anzanga bamaika emozi ifika cha explain kuti abantu batachani baziva.
The next question is, how does your products and services satisfy your customers' needs?
Ati china utendea daga kwa kuyanka na kuziwa nchakti. Nishanja nimeshima exactly bakasoma zibanga baonemo kufunisisa kunibula ine na kuti ine kubaguza kuti batikanya na chane na lingo imozi munjira ya business.
In other words, just explain why why there is a market or why do people need it?
Munjira inango akambati chinango maybe mochichepesera machidule nokutati tifunika tata business ninjira bwanji yamene imalenga abantu kuti yaneni kulisa makro yanga inde pa market yankale yogulisidwa.
The last question on this one is, what are the benefits and added values to your product,
Atifunso ya last nikuziva kuti nanga iyi business amene nichita ina benefit branch kuli nina kuli bantu vanigula, and then kuzifunsa kuti nanga pa market amene nigulisira ine ni value branch ama javindu vale nigulisa ni grocery mwanga o mu drugstore mwanga o ni nkuku zanga amene nigulisa nivipanga branch value kuli bantu vanigula ine. Therefore, so last
the business plan that I went over 2 weeks ago talked about selling bicycles.
The business plan last week, I was put up last week. Panjinga.
The benefits or features of a bicycle are one thing. But the added value is that riding a bicycle makes you stronger and healthier.
But number one, injinga niyo kosa branch because mukosa kwa njinga kuchita depend pa zisindi zamezipanga injinga kuchika niyo kosa.
So this section is a place to describe if there's any added values that are not obvious in your business plan.
Ati yapati alasi nde ikamba pali zintu zambiro tuzi zamezilengeza kuti understand kuti I business amenti chita hii inda inde paso golo olosinga inde paso golo ili pasa kuziva okuzigejinga kuziweinga mane inga I business ivira konkalira.
The second section of your business plan is describe your team.
Ati nanga number 3 nyakuziwisa kuti nanga ine ni bantu branch amene nabo mu business.
In here, the first question is who will manage the business?
Ati muri pepa kama question inanga ni mabwanya kuti nanga pali mtima menchi ndani amene aikwanirisa I business hii.
Is this just you? Do you have a partner? Are you having several partners?
Muri yani bakamba pasamai kama mungati muri business. Bafunza I business muri mweka mu business umu olondine pano na pensulo olondine pano na alonzo tili bangati kapati bo bebi timo batatu kapati timo bali 4 o timo bali 5 limbanye pali bali 25 amene ikwanirisa business ni ndani.
So are you hiring somebody to manage your business or part of your business?
Oh, kapena maybe bafunza kapena maybe muri business ndio wanaoikwanirisa mweka business lo unapeza muntu winango okutandizirani monga ni manager oyanga ne business pamene musimulipo o ichibwani kifuneka tachi explain muri document number.
And then whoever is running your business, whether it's you or somebody else, what do you do if something happens to them or if they leave?
Ngati ni business ipeza kama timusha maybe muri babiri unapeza kati unachita haya muntu okugulisira ipaka booth for example unapasa muntu okugulisira omuzigulisira mweka amene chibafunza njati ufuneka talondolola manye ngati uyu muntu amene nigulisa salipo nimayi kwanilisa branch I business o ngati salipo nilipo ndine nimayi kwanilisa branch business chifukwa chaita explain muti vamvesese pamene timaita manage business muri iyo njira.
The rest of these questions we'll go through quickly because they're pretty straightforward.
Ati aina makwete akafuati konse yali isiyovuta maningi achape straightforward papena kukangana kuli konse kwa mafunzo haya.
So what is the management's experience and qualifications? Tell us why you're qualified to do this job.
Ati vafunza muri iyi tifana watana experience nanga ti business ni kwanirisi. Ni qualification brand on experience brand ya meri nili na ya meri ile ngati business ni kwanirisi.
The next question is, will you have employees now or in the future?
Ati funzo inangu ya meri ile ushanda sana nyakuti i business ya meri ya nemi chite. Ni makini ningafuna unkana na banchito lelo this time apa manje okusokoka mentira mungafuna unkana banchito okusebenzelani obanchi.
If you're going to hire employees in the future, be specific and tell us about, especially tell us how many you expect in the next 2 years.
Atingati iwe mufuna kutsa timukangeze banchito muri business. Mulondolole kuti ine kwe kusogolo ndifuna ngakho na banchito. Bangati mufunika ma explain mawine mufunika mufunika
Yeah, so and then that is the next question is how many employees will you need and be specific about what they will do. The next question is, will they be full-time or part-time? The next question is, how are you going to pay them? Do you pay them by the hour, by the day, by the week, by the month? How do your employees going to get paid? Then the next question is, what skills will be required as your business grows in the next 2 years?
Ati, ni experience shimukwete, and ni must use shimukwete, pakute your business, iye pantanshi, muri 2 years my irolisha mweveni, must you need skill shimukwete, pakute your business, inga ya pantanshi.
And the last question is, who will train these employees, write out a training plan?
Ati, muri question ni wale chati. Sisi imuna mukafaya okusta employee upingisha abantu inchito. Mukabatere na shami pakute abantu bakabe important kuri business. Mukuya kwanshika muri business.
You need to answer all of these questions the best you can.
Ate muri document ba match walelanda ti. Kulingetwa twas kama emi pusho yonse ichi muri document. Ama questions yonsaya kufika tia yangu.
And turn them in to Emmanuel.
And ngatwala lemba ama twas kama questions haya. Then mukatumine ba munsanje.
When, Emmanuel, can you give us a deadline of when you think those should be turned in? Is it next Monday, okay?
Yeah, we can just give them maybe from now. Maybe I suggest we give them up to Wednesday or up to since Wednesday they're going to have another class. By Wednesday in the morning, let everyone by, let's say, 12 hours before we meet, everyone must have submitted, so that at that time, at 15 hours, we can have a meeting with Pastor Seth, Jamie, and yourself, just to do a report on those that have submitted, so that by the time we are meeting in the evening, we'll have a tentative information on who has submitted and who has not submitted. I think that would be the best way we can go about it.
And if you are in tier 2, this is a requirement.
Ati ngabali misala muri bada abalechita business bada ewe interview ina document whether mlefuata mlefamu mulingeti mwaifidinga okuisendinga.
I recommend that people get together and work on these as a team to make it easier.
Ya mamaki valela ndati pakutira bintu kibe kichwangu kile kibe simple. It's better katwa shut download the document. Ngabo nikumu push Michael mwebele push beka matapo ukwafana ukufiringa ngama mune mukapiri muri pa grace ni kwisa Michael banga pamo mune afana ukufiringa document pa grace kana after service kuyuti Michael bonse mune ifiringa, so that mwafana pakutira ati by the time take up Wednesday nishimwe mwali kwisa byose kumpera pya matepi submit anyway that's submit.
If you have questions, please ask Emmanuel. And Emmanuel, if you need to, then you can ask one of us.
Ati, mpatilefe problem na masaki mnana mpatokyo waza muri document wapa response. Please, venda abantu ngokusha ile, ala mse explain, ala mtungira mwino, ati mwishali kunuma.
And Seth, I think we have time for 1 or 2 questions.
Yeah, and I will ask the first questions, if I might, Mark. Please interpret, Emmanuel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pastor. We are trying.
Can you interpret for me? Can you say, I will ask the first questions?
Ati, la Pastor said, wala imi kusho, ama questions, we are want to go quick, if you have a child and a market, ama questions are yours. We are want to go quick,
Mark, the particular questionnaires you have shown us,
ati ama questions are ewa batati langile wino amaki.
what is the purpose of the questionnaires?
Ati kuti makwata okuipusha ti nomba era ma questionnaires eyo batipera base pa group nomba ya ni importance shi ya kwetu kuli ifwe pakuti ati ndi mtia wano na bapera questions ni value sha.
I know you have already explained this, but there are some people who came on late.
That's
ati bale ndati bale bakusa so because benango mabwera late benango batujoya nishi benango ba maki wa kufunza kudala, so that's why bapita mu kuti naimwe mungaleko na idea bamene baperera.
Thank you. If you answer all of these questions, you have written most of the first 2 sections of your business plan.
Atinga tayanga ma questions ya muri ya kushona muri ya document ninshi kanga mafunzo yali important maninga mene ya pesa kati maybe tayanga maybe almost half ya mafunzo maybe matifunza njia yone explain very value importance ya business plan.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I wrote the questions to make it easier to get started, so you didn't start with a blank page.
Ati mafunzo aya mene balemba muri document bamaki bayalemba munjira kuti yali very simple yakutinga yayange kuti imwe na ine sankale na problem iliyonse pakuyayanga.
Where can people find these questions, Mark?
On WhatsApp.
Maliko aya tinapeze kuti questions aya question muchifunza apa.
They were sent out on WhatsApp, and if you didn't get it, ask Emmanuel and he can send it to you.
Ati aya questionnaire jamii kama pano bayatokera pa WhatsApp pa activate Zambia group WhatsApp group ndipo mndewa yatuma ngati mwakangiwa kuti mwachi download paja kuti mkale na yeye please
So as I understand it then, Mark, what has happened is we have decided to get everybody doing their business plans.
Ati bapasa kamachi but decide bavomereza kuti bonse baja kwambira bali mu tier 1 nabaja bonse bali mu tier 2 nabaja bonse bali mu to be determined bonse mankana preva kuti mungatani business plan.
And in the previous trainings of the last 2 weeks, you have provided an overall template for this.
Correct.
Actually, I'm going to present 2 weeks yonse mawisi abiri ba maki bakabadi ku kama bambiri pali business template choosing in short ali business plan.
We will repost this overall business plan template to the WhatsApp group.
Bapasta sefa kama ija template amene ija chisonyezero moment ya kuendelea pali business plan. Bazamba kantau pa fupi. Bazamba kuipostinga futi pa activate Zambia WhatsApp group aja so that nayi mwebonza walizana kana kila kana access kuliza. Bazamba kana access kantawi pa fupi.
If everything about your business is on the business plan, you can show your future plans to other people.
Ati ngati mufuna mungafunse na ngati kusa kuti bantu wenangu pali business plan or even so government yenda na bantu wenangu munga sharing bantu na vision yanu yamene mufuna mukuse business yanu na kuchita.
Then we will, and because Mark is trying to help you, he has written all of the questions for those of you who do not know how to start your business plan writing.
Ati ba maki business plan yale atipati postingira ja template bayalemba muri very simple mungati ni grade 1 kuti ba making sure kuti imwe na ine to understand bino momenting ambe business maka kulise bametika bamba na business naise bametika bamaje business izati pasa idea bino mwambira business na mochita business.
For the rest of you who already have begun your business plans, the questions can simply help you think of more things to include.
Yes.
Ati kuri ise bakuta kokora mu business ija business plan imwe na ile izatitandizira kunkana ma ideas ena ngoya nyewani yazatulengeza kutija improve business kuchokera pali number 1 kwenda pa number 2 izatitandizira kucha progress mwingi na hiyo.
So both the questions and the overall template are found in the Activate Zambia Business Leadership Training WhatsApp group.
Ati yonse abantuka bapa yonse bankala posted pachani bati pasa paja pa group yati ya WhatsApp ya Zambia.
And Mark has said, if you cannot get a hold of this template or these questions, please contact Emmanuel Monsonge and he will find a way to get it to you.
Andi ngati mungakangi muzakangi mwanda kambira bamaki kati muzakanga kuti mu download o mu present template amene batipasa vote pa group ati please munkaleko masuka unitumira ine pano then nzakuthandizirani opanga kusata nthawi kuti mumaking sure munkaida iyi document ntikapa pano.
Next Wednesday morning, you must send in what you have written by next Wednesday morning to Emmanuel Monsange.
Ati ivi vanhu vakamba pano vakamba ati iyi document please napapasa imwe vanzanga wa munhu muzambia
You either have to,
vakamba ati
either-
tikafiringadza madocuments paWednesday kusenseni mukanitumire then ine nanzanga nchiti kwasotinga ubwino nakuyatima futi ku America kuti vakayacheckinge manje vasefi na group yavo yose.
you can take a photo and send it to Emmanuel.
So vale mungachite aja mungacapturing pa phone pano pale pano mungacapturing paja mungacapturing muche olongati munakaja ka PDF converter ka PDF mungapitse PDF then manitumira aja mu PDF olongati mulipe PDF yaneja image munganitumire ine au convert it ndakaituma nemwine ku America.
You may need to borrow someone's device in order to do this if your phone does not allow.
Ati phone yane singakwanise chitaba chanta maybe munga phone ya muntu winangu kuti musezebe cha kukopera ko cha doctor kukope I document yali mukopere akutumire ni kuli.
Our only requirement is that it is clear enough for us to read.
Ati document ili much dure ili bwino and ili clear kuti imwe na ile tikakwanisa kuiberenga kupanda vuta.
Mark, do you have anything else you would like to say today? The reason this is mandatory is because if you can't answer these questions, you're not ready for a coach.
Ati ngati imwe na ine zakanzwa kuyayankha mafunzo ali muja then nishisindisa wakonzeka olositiri ready ochanishitatwala ready kutambiziriwa mu njira ya business na kufunzisiwa mu njira ya business.
This is a lot of work, but starting a business or running a business is not easy.
Ati ivi vaniwa kama mamake ni makamba event hivi ni ntchito yaikulu maningi so kupulika muzeti vane muchita pa simuta nthawi ya vane muchita pa ni ntchito yaikulu so ifunika timazipereka mazita commit kuli vandichita.
I look forward to seeing what people write.
Ati awe ine monga kunkhala machi nizayembekezera kuona kuti nilandire madocument yawo nayakuona mamene mwalembera muri business. Of course na malembedwe yanu yafunika yankirikiria kuti na hivyo vose vanditaka nkhala pasi takwanisa kuyaverenga bwinobwino.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark, for allowing. Thank you, Mark, for your lecture today. I appreciate you walking everybody through the process of getting their business plans written. Emmanuel?
Yes, Pastor.
I appreciate Mark going through the process of allowing everyone to know how to get their business plans written.
Amen.
You are interpreting?
No, I'm not interpreting. I'm listening right now.
Okay. So everybody, this is it for this time. Thank you so much for being on. We will put and post this session in activatezambia.com and also to the WhatsApp group. If there's anything you have missed, feel free to check in on the WhatsApp group. We will see you all next week. And if you have more than one person who is listening through your particular screen, if there's more than one person who is with you, please make sure you let us know so that they are included in the roll call. We are keeping roll call here. And if there's more than one person with you, they will be missed in the roll call. Remember, if you miss 2 weeks in a row, internship is finished for now. You will move back to tier 1. And if you are tier 1, then no more. So this is where we are. So please let us know if you are here, but you are using another phone with somebody. Emmanuel, can you include this?
Let me interpret this one.
Yeah.
Pastor Seth wakambati nga mwamisa fe imipinga ibiri lero mwamisa na next week ma absent nishimwe that at least kadimsta interview, it means that nishimwa disqualified, somebody serious. Then nga uli mtia 1 baada yote tukachite interview bali nga uli mtia 1 wa misa wa imikwinga ibi kwa kula reason millions nishiwe wish that we shafadi piobe. Then wapasa set badela ndati ivi vile hapa tulituje nga muri babiri aba Gilbert kumukushi nga mulevo vya phone yimo abantu banga batatu o abantu babiri. Please making sure munjebe mbatumine to say ba Gilbert bachiba naba bana munzanye nga machiba babiri na mwebe mwanzo bachiba aba then they have 2 minutes so that apa balede mba iyi super 21 bapasa seti balede mba uli wonse uli present so nga muri babiri imwe na bena akati beshi balede munaseni so nga kulina bambi beta mwalanda tyatu ekiba babiri fwe bachiba naba abali mtia 1 abali mtia 2 so that register yabo by staff date ya pasa seti.
Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.